Hello, voters. Candidate Herdman for mayor, speaking 15th of March 2017 from Airdrie, Alberta in the provincial court. The topic today is communication, or lack of communication. That would be throughout fixed departments within the city of Airdrie, business units, as well as externally to the city, to you, the voter. Do you have any complaints? Do you have any recommendations for improved performance? We have an election coming up, and I know that everything is not rosy. Infrastructure, how the police behave, how you're treated, jobs, healthcare. The file today said that senior citizens across the province have one of the highest suicide rates. Our youth in this city, there's 330 youth that can't live at home, and they can't live at home because of circumstances. They need group homes. We don't have them. They have mental illness, and Alberta Healthcare spends 97% of the mental health dollar on crisis management. You have to slash your wrist to get help. So, Airdrie, mayor's at the top of the food chain. How can we galvanize people to start communicating better? For 100 years, we've had no emergency shelter for women in this city. Call to order. The mandate for Herdman being mayor is to change the law. Change the law under the Municipal Government Act and the bylaw at Airdrie so that the emergency shelter for women and orphans is now classed as an emergency service the same way the cops, the fire, and ambulance do. So we can get the 85 nonprofits or so around the solution, hire the talent, get the landlords in place, and everything to do with women and orphans is mental illness when they break down. A lot cheaper, a lot more human for the mayor to start the ball rolling in the city. The group homes for affected teens that are living on sofas. The Boys and Girls Club can help this sector of our youth, but they certainly can get talent. They do have the training, and we can have other organizations in this city helping those affected people. So, voters, communication is important in the city. Now, as a final anecdote of lack of communication, I was in the Airdrie court, the trial court, acting on behalf of a client, and defending a client against a parking in the alley ticket. Now, it turns out that in Airdrie, parking for 15 minutes in the alleyway is against the law. If you don't pay the $75 ticket, they put you in jail. Whoever heard of arresting citizens, towing their car, giving them a ticket because they're walking their dog and they park in the alleyway? They walk in, they're gardening, they park their car in the alleyway. The client here was gardening and hauling away brush, was ticketed because of a complaint from a citizen. So your mayor and your council enforce parking regulations by having angry citizens call in complaints. We need a better way to communicate in this city, and an improved way to communicate in this city. So vote Herdman and let's resolve problems. Fast, efficient, and get more jobs and more love in the city. Vote Herdman, October 2017, for mayor and for council.